Am I the asshole? For only allowing my SIL into my wedding if she get pat down before she comes in. So good news, she is not coming. I didn't even have to disinvite her, brother will be there also. I'm going to start with I don't like my SIL Emily, so I need to know if I am biased in this. She is a super heavy drinker, there have been so many events that she has ruined due to her drinking. No matter what, she will bring some type of drink even if it's a kid's birthday party. I don't think I have ever met her sober. It's a problem. Even events we tell B there is not alcoholic beverages allowed, she will bring one. Our wedding is alcohol free for a few reasons, but the biggest ones are there will be a ton of children and some people at the wedding have a bad history with it, my mother and aunt also. It saves us money to not have an open. The invited were very clear, and we also informed anyone if they do bring stuff they will be kicked out. No issue. The wedding is in a week and my SIL came to the practice and was drinking. I'm sick of it, and I overheard her talking about bringing some drink anyways since the rules are stupid. I told her I am done. If she wishes to attend we will pat her down beforehand since I don't trust her with the rule, and that she doesn't have to go if she doesn't want to. My family is on my side with this, but my brother is pissed and we have been arguing constantly. He clearly thinks I am the jerk for this and I'm not backing down. I would simply uninvite her. She's clearly causing trouble whenever she can, and sober or not, I doubt your wedding will be the exception. Pat your brother down too. If he's that sympathetic he's bound to sneak a hip flask in. I mean, it's not like your wishes for your wedding are important. Not the asshole. But you might have been better off not inviting her, as you're going to have to kick her out anyway. She's going to show up drunk. Has your brother admitted she's an alcoholic? Not the asshole. SIL cannot be trusted. I wouldn't even offer the pat down rule, just say you've had time to think about it and you do not want her there. I mean, you have never seen her sober? That's a deal breaker. Don't let her come. Not the asshole. I would just disinvite her, period. She is not worth having to worry about her getting drunk and sneaking alcohol in. Not the asshole. But as someone in recovery I guarantee you that she will find a way around it. Drink before. Leave in vehicle and find a way to access it. Don't invite her. Or disinvite. Not the asshole. A pat down would probably not work if she is this committed to her drinking. A disinvite is the only thing that would work. Show your brother this thread. Maybe he will understand. Not the asshole, but why even bother with that put down? Don't let her attend. Problem solved. Not the asshole. You set a clear and reasonable boundary. Your SIL bragged about violating it. Then you gave her the choice of proving that she didn't or leaving. She will still find a way to drink. In the past I've successfully snuck in 4 bottles of liquor to a concert where I was searched and patted down by 2 female security guards. So a pat down might not work. Or she'll drink first. Or she'll keep it in the car or stash it somewhere else. Also, I have no idea how much or often she drinks, but if she does decide to make this an alcohol-free night, that could be dangerous. People who drink a lot should never stop cold turkey. Not the asshole. I would not even invite her. Someone that committed to being drunk will find a way. And subjecting her to a put down while she is drunk is just going to cause a scene. You do not need this at your wedding. Not the asshole. But it kinda sounds like your SIL might be at a point where she physically cannot be sober. Like, she will be ill if she is not drinking. Not the asshole. Nobody want a drunk alcoholic at their wedding. She clearly has an addiction problem, and it's not helping her to let her continue to bring drink to every event she goes. You are already accommodating by inviting her. Not the asshole, but patting her down? LOL, how is that going to work? She can just get drunk ahead of time. I have plenty of family members that will arrive super tipsy or drunk to events when they know no alcohol will be served. I'd uninvite her. Not the asshole. She is an alcoholic. Not the asshole. More concerning is your brother thinking his wife's drinking is okay. He is an enabler. I hope they don't have any children to fuck up. Stick to your guns. I think it's time for your brother to face the fact, your sister-in-law is an alcoholic. If anything, I think your sister-in-law needs some help, and your brother needs to face the music that your sister-in-law is a heavy drinker. Either she comes to the wedding sober or she doesn't come at all. Not the asshole. If you want my advice, you should ban both your SIL and your brother from the wedding entirely. You know she's just gonna show up sloshed and you're gonna have to kick her out anyways, or your brother is gonna sneak in alcohol for your sister-in-law. Not the asshole. Incidentally, you should pat your brother down, too. Not the asshole, but she shouldn't have been invited in the first place. Not the asshole, your SIL has a huge problem and good for you for not enabling it. If she can't attend a party without alcohol, better she not come at all. Not but you might want to uninvited them all together. She is definitely going to make a spectacle at the wedding. My husband just said that she's not going to come with booze, but she's going to get shit-faced right before. Uninviting her is probably your best option. Flip your thinking around. There is no way she will tolerate being sober, based on what you have said, so either she will show up wasted, get booze in, or leave. If you don't want her there wasted, you don't want her there at all. Denial is so powerful. Lots of serious alcoholics in my family and none that desperate. Not the asshole, of course. Your brother's wife has a drinking problem and he has an enabling problem. That's on them. Insisting on making their problems into everyone else's problems is unacceptable and you're not standing for it. Let security know that she is a big risk and let someone else be in charge of throwing them out if she shows up with a flask. Not the asshole. They don't have to come. If they come, they have to respect your rules. Not the asshole, but I think you have to uninvite her. My dad used to hide alcohol in the goddamn bushes outside of our apartment. Alcoholics can be resourceful and determined. Your brother should take her to the AA. X200B. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. It all sounds like your SIL might be addicted. Sneaking in alcohol and repeat heavy drinking even though told not to sounds a bit like it. Not the asshole. Uninvite her. It's your wedding and it is already stressing you out, so cut her out. Your brother can invite her to his wedding, but he has no say in who you invite to yours. Cut him out too if he can't stop stressing you out. Not the asshole. She can come to the ceremony, but is not welcome for the dinner. You guys can go out together for dinner after the formal wedding, where the alcohol-free rules do not apply. A good compromise for someone with alcohol issues. Your brother is enabling her shitty behavior and her drinking problem. You shouldn't have to risk your wedding being ruined by a drunk so that your brother feels better about his wife. Not the asshole. She's ill. She's an alcoholic. If you didn't want her to drink at your wedding, you shouldn't have invited her. You can disinvite her instead of humiliating her at the door. Alcohol is a horrible drug. She probably has to drink a certain amount to not have a health emergency. You should either pay everyone down or talk it out and set a boundary. I have people like that in my family and it's a shitty situation, but patting one person down is going to make you look like a monster and it's rude. Her sibling is the one who should be handling that anyway. Tell her just enough to not shake is all she can have, or not come, but in private and beforehand. Not the asshole. Do not invite her. She will just pre-game or drink in her car when she goes for a smoke. Just uninvite her. Do not let her come in. Do not let her show up at all on the premises. If your brother can't handle that either, then get rid of him too. Not the asshole. Is your brother volunteering to be on Emily duty and to pull her from the venue the instant she acts up? Doubtful. Nope. Not the asshole. But, I would have uninvited her just based on what you heard. Your brother can screw himself as well if he decides not to show up. No need to go through the drama of patting her down. She can always give the package to someone else to smuggle it in.